So it is July 7th, and we have not looted our mailbox for, I think, 4 days. So we have roughly 4 days, maybe 5. Let's take a look here. It goes back 26, and I think there's actually, yeah, it says there are 43 more messages not available. I think that's like an extra day. So I think we're looking at, wow, that's 93 things we can loot. And I think we're looking at 5 days maybe. 4 or 5 days. If you look at it like this, this is basically 3 days, 2.5, 3 days. But I think we're at 4 days maybe on our mailbox. So we've got 93 items to loot. And before we loot, let me show you what we have on the auction hall. And the point of this video is to demonstrate just one of the benefits of multi-boxing, and that is you get all the loot. You literally get all the loot, and you get a lot of it, and you can farm instances like nuts. I have loaded right now my Holy Pally and my 4 DKs. So you see in the corner there 4 different Death Knights. But anyway, if we take a look at what I have in the auction house, and yeah, we sold the Blood Shrimp, surprisingly. You'll see tons of items, and you see greens. Look at this. 1,000 gold, 600 gold, almost 5,000 gold for level 64 boots. You're probably thinking these don't sell, right? I've got items for 300, 400. I've got something up here for 13,000. They sell. And I've actually got a lot of items as we scroll down here. Got some epics, definitely. And surprisingly, the epics are some of the lower price items that I have. 588 items. I sell roughly 5%, sometimes as high as 10% of my inventory. It's right around 5% of my inventory every day. Fluctuates a little bit, but... And the way I get those items, a bulk of it came from as I was leveling this team, going from level 1 up to level 85, or in the case of my DKs, 55 to 85. So a lot of the greens just came from leveling, getting items out of the out of whatever instance I'm running, and that's all I did. When you have a team like this, you can queue yourself. I can queue my team and do Hour of Twilight instances because I have 4 DKs and 1 Pally. So my DKs are obviously tank and DPS. My Holy Pally is a Holy Pally. Now, here's something to note, guys. If you want to make gold selling greens on the auction hall, don't do Hour of Twilight. Don't even do a heroic. Do a normal Cataclysm dungeon. And not even a normal Cataclysm dungeon. If you want, you can queue for normal so you can get some JP. But if you really want to make the gold, do specific dungeon, Black Rock Caverns, over and over and over and over and over again. Black Rock Caverns is the entry-level Cataclysm instance, and what it gives you is level 77 and 78 greens, and those things make bank. People who are playing a new character and they're level 77 and they have Wrath of the Lich King gear and they want to be instantly uber, they will dump gold on the auction hall to get that level 77, 78 greens. So you make a tremendous amount. Most of my greens that I sell that are 500 to 1,500 gold are actually just greens from Black Rock Caverns. I do have items that are 5,000 to 15,000, and some of them like in the 2 to 3,000, like the level 64 and so on. And those are more for transmogs, transmogrification, where you take one item and you make it have the appearance of another item. I think I have whatever. So anyway. So that's where I get my gold, and when I run Black Rock Caverns, when I multi-box it, right now because my guys are 85, I can blow through a BRC run in something like a little over 10 minutes, and that's with killing everything. That's just not killing bosses, because I really don't give a crap about blues. A blue will sell for what, like 20 gold, when there's greens that can sell for 1,000 gold. You want to kill all the mobs in there. And and by the way, I don't mean Cataclysm Heroic, I mean a Cataclysm Normal, by the way. Sorry about that. So, so yeah, when I do a run for maybe 10, 12 minutes, I can get between, I'd say I average probably 3,000 to 7,000 gold per run in greens, and I can probably do 4 to 5 runs per hour. So let's just say 4 runs per hour, and let's say I average 6,000, no, let's say I average 5,000 gold per run. That's 20,000 gold per hour. I haven't even run BRC in ages because I don't really need gold. My guy has 61,000 gold. I just dumped like 30,000 gold on my team when they hit 85 to buy gear. I spent another 40,000 gold on my Pally to buy him PvP gear. Like, check this out, or PvE gear. I just hit 85, and I've got tons of 390s, 397s. I have tons of stuff, and it's basically I spent like maybe 30 to 40k when he hit 85 on epics, and all my guys have my epic flyers. So I don't really need gold. Now it's more about just fun to have it. Actually, I take it back. If you want to buy the upper echelon of everything, you need lots of gold. Whatever. So I have 61,000 gold right now, and we have 93 items, I think, to loot from the auction hall, something like that, or from auction hall sales. So let's do it. Let's see how much gold I've made. And this says 26th. Today's the 29th day. The day before, 1 day old is 28th, 2 days old is 27, 3 days old is 26, and I think we have another day old, which would make our items right around 4 days old. So anyway, let's actually start looting, and let's take a look at how much we've made. So let me put my chat in a spot where we can actually read it. Lower left corner there. Pay attention to some of the things that I'm looting. I think we might actually go to a different mailbox real quick. One where the chat window, I haven't figured out how to set the transparency on my chat window. I think I need to manually edit the add-on to do that. So we're just going to fly around until we can find a mailbox real quick. I think I'm... Oh, mailbox. There we go. Yeah, I think there's one right over here. So let's put the... There we go. Let's put it right on the little green there. Okay, so let's loot the mailbox and let's see what we got, guys. 61,900 gold. Oh, let's just say I have 62,000 gold. Now, feel free to pause the video or otherwise slow it down if you want to see individually how much I've made for some of these items. But before we hit loot, let's just browse this list. We got 4,000 gold. We've got some frostweave cloth, whatever. It's pretty ghetto. A wand here for almost 400. 760 for moss hide gloves. 144, 750 for, what is that, rep band, leg plates of something. Another 300, whatever, 200, 200, 200, blah, blah, blah. 91, lots of cloth, 91. 91 gold per stack of Ember Silk. I don't know what your server does, but that's actually lowballing it on my server. Anyway, 200 gold, 200 gold, 200. 664 for Orca Belt of the Bandit. There you go. 1,700 gold for Orca leg wraps. As you can tell, Orca items sell really well. 1,800 gold for a Quicksilver or a Quick Finger ring. Because I have so much gold and I move so many items on the auction hall, I will go to the auction hall and I'll snipe things for resale. There is I think 5 Quicksilver rings on the auction hall. Quick Finger rings, sorry, that are being sold, and the people continually were lowering the prices on one another. 5 individual people that were selling it. So what I did is I came in, I bought one for like whatever, I don't remember what the price was, but then I posted mine for less, and then everybody else posted theirs for less, and then I posted mine for less, and eventually the price dropped on Quick Finger rings to 200 gold per ring. I bought all 6 of them, and then I relisted them for basically 2,000 gold. So that's 1,200 gold. I basically made 10 times my money. So I basically made, whatever, 10,000 gold or something. Anyway, what else do we have here? Couple 300s. Let's see what else we got. 700. Moonbrook Wand of something. 1,000 gold Wand of Dark Worship. That was actually an item I bought for 20 gold, I remember. 1,200 gold Swamp Light Amulet. This is one of the things you can do. Once you have tons of gold, you can start manipulating the auction hall and really making a lot of money. But anyway, let's hit open all. This is 4 days of gold. Let's see how much money this makes us. We have 62,000 gold roughly right now, so let's do it. All right, let's go. Wow, look at our gold add up. 67,000 gold so far. 70,000 gold in our bags. 73,000 gold. And it's going up fast. Going through the cloth right now. 74,000 gold. Already 62,000 to 74,000 gold, just like that. We are at 75,000 gold, 76,000, 77,000 gold, 77,500 gold, and we're waiting for the auction hall to refresh the rest of our items. So just like that, we've gone up 15,000 gold. And remember, I haven't really done very much. These are just greens that I obtained by leveling my team. And then some of these greens I've obtained by going to the auction hall, doing a mass search for items that are priced, you know, like 20, 30, 40 gold when I know that I can resell them for 1,000 gold. And sometimes I'll go to the auction hall and I'll dump 2,000, 3,000 gold on buying greens. And some of those greens, sure, some of those greens may take me a couple months to sell, but if I'm going to dump 3,000 and make 50,000, it's easy. So here we are looting some more. We got 400, 500, whatever. We're up to 79,000 gold. We're up to 81,000, so we must have got a good item in there. Now we're up to 85,000 gold on us. We're up to 86,000, 87,000, 88,000 gold on our guy right now. 89,000 gold. Oh, just a teeny bit shy of 90,000. And actually, we started with 61,900 gold, I think we started with. So 61,900 gold. Now we're at 89,900 gold. So that is 28,000. And if my math is wrong, I'm going to be super embarrassed because this is going on YouTube. But I think we're up to 28,000 gold we just made. Oh yeah, right there. 28,026 gold we've made in roughly the last 4 days, maybe 5 days. So let's say 5 days, we're looking at 6,000 gold per day. If we're looking at 4 days, then we're looking at significantly more. So when you multi-box, you make loads of cash. And once you have more cash, you can use that to then make even more by doing things like auction house sniping, manipulating the market on the auction hall, like I mentioned with the those epic rings. And for those of you who aren't familiar with sniping on the auction hall, I do scans twice a day, and then I use Auctioneer, and you basically just go into search, resale, you make a couple configurations, you click search, and you can look to see what items you could repost for sale. So I scanned maybe 3 hours ago. This tells me that there's items that are sold for roughly 9% of their ongoing value. Like this item right here, for 150 gold, I know without a doubt I can sell this item for at least 1,500 or 1,400 gold. And if there's none of these items on the auction hall, I'm going to post it for almost 4,000 gold. So there's a chance I buy it for 150 that I could sell it for 450. And there we go. We just bought this item. So let me show you guys what it means to snipe. Let's go to the mailbox. Here we go. So now we just paid 150 gold for a wand. The average price for this wand is 1,792 gold, and we just paid 150 for it. However, here's a key. Is there one of these wands being sold right now? So there's none of these wands are being sold right now. And what that means is this. The average price is 1,750. What I do is, if there's no competition, I will jack up the average price, and I have this set to 2,400. So I paid 150. We're going to list this for 2,400, and if we sell it, then we will have made over 2,000 gold on an item, which is ridiculously awesome. And that's how sniping works. And when you have that much cash, you can really do some serious snipe damage. The way I have my sniping like look at these items here, guys. Look at this. These sell for 300 gold all the time. I've seen 40 of them recently sold, and they're being sold for 40 gold. So right here you can make like, what, like 6, 7, 8 times your money, just like that. And when you have that much gold, you can start making some long-term investments. You can start buying epics that are 2, 3, 4,000 gold each and hold on to them knowing that you can sell them for 20, 30,000 gold. If we were to take a look at what items I have on the auction hall, if you were to add all this up, I probably have 500,000 gold on the auction hall. And so for me to go out and spend even 50,000 gold, I don't need to make that, I don't need to turn 50,000 gold into 100,000 gold overnight. I'm willing to take and spend 50,000 gold and spend a month to turn 50,000 gold into, let's say, 1,000,000 gold, right? So anyway, we just made a crap load of gold, and hopefully this video helps explain a little bit of how multi-boxing gets you all the gold and how you can use that gold to make even more gold.